This is Michael Zapq, and the objective of this tutorial is to show you how to create a new page in Wikispaces.com. As you can see, I'm on the main home page of my wiki site here. Right now there are two pages that exist. The home page, which you can never delete, and then another page that I added prior, which was called How to Upload Audio to a Wiki. But to add a new page, you just go up to this button that says New Page and click on that. And then it'll ask you to add a page name. Then add tags. These would just be identifiable words that can help people find your wiki. Then once you've typed that in, go ahead and hit create. And now you're taken to the page that you created, but within the editing mode. Now I'd like to point out that once you've gotten to this page, it's good to go ahead and type something and save something at this point so that Wikispaces will go ahead and fulfill the new page request. Because a lot of times if you don't type anything in and then you hit save or cancel, it might not actually take the new page. So I will just go ahead and start by typing in a title. Alright, and hit save. And now you can see that the new page has been put into the sidebar, how to create a page in Wikispaces. And it'll give you a confirmation the page has been updated. We are actually on that page right now because that's all I had typed in. And then if you need to go back in to edit it, just go up to edit. And so let's go over some of the basic functions in the edit menu. I won't go into great detail because a lot of it is actually similar to programs such as Microsoft Word. But basically you have the bold, italics, underline functions, which you're probably familiar with. And then you have the color and style button, which may be newer to you. If you click on that, that gives you an opportunity to change the font styles. You can increase the size if you need to. You can change the text colors. I'll choose a navy blue. You can change the background color of the text. Now this isn't to be confused with the background color of the wiki page itself. This is just what goes behind the text that you have highlighted. So I'll go ahead and select yellow just so you can see what that looks like. Actually, this is what it will look like right here. It gives you a little preview. Alignment, you shouldn't need to mess with that too much. Vertical position, strike through. And I'm going to apply those styles. And as you can see, it went ahead and applied that to the page. Now when you're working with websites and wiki pages and a lot of times blogs, you'll have options for the type of text that you're using. In this case, that's just normal text. But there are headings that you'll also work with. And this is to give your page good structure. A lot of the search engines like Google or Yahoo base a lot of how they search by what headings are given on the web pages. Basically, what you just need to know is to create good structure, just start with it using it as a hierarchy. So this one would be a heading 1 since it's at the top of the page. And then if I had a subheading, of course, then I would move on to heading 2. And those are predefined sizes and character formats that you can use in your page. Other tools that may be familiar would be the ordered list that allows you to number 1, 2, 3, and so forth, and the unordered list to give you bullets. And this would allow you to add a horizontal bar across your page if you wanted to try to divide some sections. So if I wanted to add a bar after that, then it just adds a nice little gray bar there. Doesn't seem to be any options for that. If you wanted to add a link, you can add a hyperlink to another page on your site or an external link. So you can see the text that was selected for this. This is just showing what wiki you're in. And if I want to choose an existing page, I can select choose an existing page. Right now I only have a few, of course, created, but I could choose how to upload audio to a wiki. And then if you check mark this, this will open the window in a new window. If you wanted to do an external link, again, this is the text that I highlighted, and then you would add the full internet address into this box here. And then again, you can check mark this if you want it to open in a new window. I won't get into anchors right now, but for a more advanced user, you can set certain text on your page as an anchor and then link to specific anchors. But I won't go into that much. And now I've just created a link to the how to upload audio to a wiki page. Then after the insert link button, we have the remove link button. So if you wanted to go ahead and take out the link there, you could just click on remove link. Now the button that looks like a little mountain range with the sun behind it, this is to insert images and files. This is where you'll be going if you wanted to add pictures or add documents, PDFs, or audio files to your wiki page. Normally you will start with the Upload Files tab, and this allows you to actually upload the files to the website. So you click Upload and select the files that you want. And then once those upload, they go into the Insert Files menu. You can think of this as a folder that stores all of the audio or documents or images that you have uploaded. As you can see here, I have a few pictures, the audio recording that I put in there, as well as a few videos that I'd put in there. External image, you shouldn't need that much, but that would be to link to an image file directly on another site. But again, I recommend using files that you actually have on your computer. Now the next button is the Embed Widget button. Now I won't go into great detail about all the functions of this, but just know that this allows you to embed different widgets. It may be video for the web, which I'll cover in another video, where you can actually embed the video that's on YouTube. There's also calendars, spreadsheets, documents, linking you can do. Again, I won't go into that, but just know that they're there and feel free to play with those if you have a chance. This button allows you to insert tables, so make sure you have selected where you'd like to insert the table and click that button. And that'll give you the options for columns and rows. I'll just do 4 columns, 2 rows, insert table. It doesn't look like much here, but it actually is the table that we created. You can see it's 4 and then 4 under that. Alright, that's the first one. So you can see it'll expand as you type more text into it. This button is the Insert Special Characters. This allows you to pull some of those characters that aren't on a normal QWERTY keyboard. The Insert Code button, you shouldn't really need to deal with that too much, but that'll allow you to actually insert specific code if you're more of a programmer, HTML type person. The text editor switches from the visual view, which is what we're in now, and goes to the HTML view. Again, unless you're more of an advanced user and are familiar with how HTML works, then you shouldn't need to go into that, but just know it's there in case you did ever feel so inclined. The preview button will actually make the page as though it's live, and it'll show you what it will look like before you actually save it. You can continue editing or save. In this case, we're going to go ahead and save it now. And here is our new beautiful page. I want to point out that when you're in the edit menu, and if you made a mistake on something and you wanted to undo or go back, unfortunately you can't do that in Wikispaces. Actually, in most wiki programs, there's not really that function. But what you can do is make sure, first of all, that you save regularly. I can't stress that enough. And if you save regularly, undoing things shouldn't be as much of a problem, because what you can do, if I had done all this and I had saved it, and then I went in here and accidentally deleted it, there's no undo, but what I can do is hit cancel. And the page will go back to where it was on my last save. So any of those ugly deletes or errors I may have made would be gone. And those are the basics of creating a new page in Wikispaces. as well as using the edit menu within the new page.